Oh, hey. So my city chose to build townhouses instead of a homeless shelter, and now I'm pretty irked. So before I go on this petty rant and give my opinion on this whole situation that I feel is kind of irrevocably changed, let's give some background information, and this is going to happen in three parts. So the Nell site, the site in question where the Groves is being built, was a youth correctional facility for over 100 years. Finally closing down in 2004, it was sold to Brookfield Residential for about $42 million, close enough. And thus, for years, this land that was being debated over whether you should conserve it as a historical site, whether you should put it as a training place or a reform house, whatever you may have it, it's finally sold to Brookfield Residential. And guess what? They're going to bring business, they're going to bring homes, everyone's excited. I mean, sounds great, right? I mean, Whittier, the city I live in, the city this is all happening in, is already kind of crowded, and Whittier Boulevard is a bit of a mess, but new people, there's nothing wrong with that. I love my city, let's share it with new people. However, the more that came out about the project, the more worried I became. I believe that there was an altruistic reason of sharing our city with more people. However, to quote, excuse me as I look down for my notes, a Whittier Daily News article from 2018, David Bartlett, who is a vice president of land entitlements for the Costa Mesa Brookfield company, stated that for the first time in its 128-year history, the property will be on the tax roll. Oh, okay. So, not only do we not get a historical site, a park, low-income housing, we get Brookfield Residential. Now, let's go into part two. What's going to be there? What's going to be there at the Groves? And so you go to their website and you look at these photos and you're just like, wow, this is nice, this is beautiful. I want to visit there. I want to take my niece there. I want to see if my Thea want to hang out there. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. And then I notice something fun as I go down the website. The recreational parts of the Grove are private. This is private land, aside from the commercial area that's going to be built, where they're going to have In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A and all that. Residential area, the club, pool, whatever you may have, private. Which feels very silly to me because I should have realized that oh, this isn't for me. The inside right here is just taken from Hungry and Whittier's Instagram account, who the person who runs it got a chance to look inside, and it's just, this is what the site looks like so far, and it looks nice. I mean, yeah. Now you're thinking, Jacob, why are you upset? This is bringing new business, new people to the Whittier. The place is taxed, more revenue for the city. I'm mad because instead of choosing to do something that could benefit the area and Whittierites as a whole, the council decided to sell this estate to the Brookfield Residential, where only the very rich can afford. This is not low-income housing. This is not a shelter for the homeless, a situation that has been debated wildly in the past years, including the death of a young woman last year around New Year's, and there was such an uproar. Yet we are barely now just getting a temporary homeless shelter coming speculatively in August. It's troubling. Instead of doing something that could help deal with social issues that we're all facing within the city, instead of doing something that could positively affect all of us in the long run, we have private townhouses. Private pool, which is cool to see on some Instagram influencers' story, but not cool for everyone. While I realize there's a nuance to this conversation, this video was more of a structured stream of consciousness that I just wanted to share with everyone, because I just feel like a fool that I haven't been paying attention to the situation, and now here we are. Basically too late to do anything about it, since a lot of the construction has already been laid down and planned and prepped and paid. So here we are. I have no animosity for whoever moves in there and lives there. I hope they have a great life. I'll probably never get to visit, but looks cool. For all the sites that I reference, you can go down to the link in the description and check them out for yourself and form your own opinion. Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you hate me? Do you love me? Do you want to comment about my weight? Put it all in the comments. Thank you for watching. Remember, don't like and don't subscribe, but please comment. I'll check you out later. Just wanted to, before the video ends, add a message of hope. You know, I'm sure the city wouldn't do anything to, especially during the time of Black Lives Matter, the city wouldn't do anything to, like, insult the movement like that. You know what I mean?
I want to die.